Thrown into the deep end of the COVID-19 pandemic, at one time or another, we all have found ourselves drowning in really complicated information. But one all-female group of experts have set out to change that. Our Casey Cronus introduces you to the local researchers changing the way we seek and share facts on the virus.
Parallel to the pandemic, something happening called an infodemic.
In the uncharted world of COVID-19, we've sought out heroes in hospitals, in classrooms, even at grocery stores. But who is helping us navigate the murky waters of complicated and at times overwhelming information?
I think we joke that within our own networks, we're sort of the nerdy girl next door that people trust.
Meet Amanda Simonek, Associate Professor of Epidemiology at UWM's Zilber School of Public Health, who in March found herself fielding questions.
Started to be pinged by friends and family about what's happening, what am I supposed to be doing? How can I stay safe?
Welcome, friends.
And Malia Jones, Applied Population Lab scientist at the University of Wisconsin.
There was a lot of misinformation spreading on social media.
In March, the duo teamed up with others in their networks. And soon, Dear Pandemic was born. It's a site that curates educational content about COVID-19.
And I would really encourage people to think very critically about the source of where they're getting the information.
And answers your questions based on facts.
Also, just the latest headlines are often difficult to navigate. Is this sensational or is this true? What does this study result mean?
As the all-female research team of doctors and professors with varying expertise grew to more than a dozen self-proclaimed nerdy girls volunteering their time,
I think it's really important to encourage women to go into the sciences.
So did their followers and their reach.
So we got a question from Jamie from Seattle, Washington.
We actually do have followers from all over the world. It's really a community.
Keeping you in the know.
We have almost 700 posts.
One post, video, or article at a time.
Knowing that it could mean that someone knows how to engage safely when they have to do something, knows how to protect their family or protect others from coronavirus, and have a direct result in hopefully, stopping the spread of this infection and saving people's lives.
In Milwaukee, Casey Cronus, Fox 6 News.